Cities are born because one day, men and women decided to settle there. They have water, opportunities to feed themselves, and take shelter. There is also sometimes an eagle that lands there, or a wild dream. Craftsmanship develops, and there is trading within the local area. Other men and women arrive. Space and knowledge are shared. The community becomes more creative. The city spreads out. Infrastructures are built for water, travel, and housing. There are schools, gardens, and public areas, theaters, stadiums, and cemeteries. The city is a place for politics, economics, social activities, and culture. The city is a refuge. People meet, like, love, or ignore each other. Children grow up. Great festivals are organized, and great pain is shared. The city creates its identity, story, and heritage. It creates ties of solidarity and fraternity with other cities. Some cities are extremely old, while some are reconstructed, and others are still young. They are always shifting, and many things change over a human lifetime. Every man and woman has the right to the city. The city, and those who reside in it, pass through it, and enable it to live, are closely bound together. Each change and each decision affects all aspects and the balance of the city. If people can't access resources, if certain neighborhoods are in difficulty, if the most vulnerable are isolated, if public spaces are not welcoming, if there are no more trees, if air and water are polluted, if children can't access education, if women and men are not equal, if heritage and identities are not recognized and shared, if we can no longer invent, if nothing is done together, tensions and crises will emerge, and the city will not be able to develop properly. Creating a sustainable city means taking all of these things into account, together, with creativity and a willingness to strive for peace and happiness. And one thing that can help us is culture. Culture is everywhere and compromises so many things. People make culture. They have cultural rights. They are free to express, preserve, and advance our heritage and memories, and have access to a wide range of cultural expressions. If cultural players cooperate with those who create the city, this creates something huge, unique, and very powerful to maintain balance, make a sustainable city, and expand freedom. Thousands of experiments in cities the world over show how culture, creation, heritage, and knowledge can fasten the transformation of neighborhoods, success at school, inclusion, awareness of the environment, recognition of communities, writing and sharing a common story, cooperation, citizenship, freedom, and peace. Large-scale objectives are shared worldwide to help our actions, such as the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, the UNESCO Convention on Cultural Diversity, and the UCLG Agenda 21 for Culture. These large-scale objectives must also be our objectives and can adapt to each of our cities and regions. Hundreds of cities all over the world have chosen culture, creation, heritage, and knowledge to achieve these objectives more quickly. Lyon has drawn up a cultural cooperation charter to create a sustainable city involving, among others, archaeology, modern art, libraries, electronic music, opera, and dance. 28 cultural establishments have signed up, showing the power of culture for the city and its residents. What about your city? What is the relationship between culture and sustainable development? Let's connect.